welcome to a brand new episode of our project analysis series. Today we will be doing Penrith, the up and coming project at the Margaret Drive area, an area I'm extremely familiar with because since the beginning of our project analysis, right, many years ago, right, I remember we used a lot of examples from Commonwealth Towers.
Oh, really?
You did what? We did,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Then after that, Sterling, then so many. So even though at that point of time, maybe I have not been to certain development, but somehow I just feel that, wow, the people here actually earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
Then right now, I think there's a lot upcoming, there's a lot of BTOs around there, there's MOPing. So even the 3-bedroom there, right, are easily fetching around 8 to 900,000. Yeah, so this area, there's a lot of $1 million HDB coming up. So there's a very huge potential, right, for HDB upgraders to actually buy this area.
I mean, the key thing is that the profit of the HDB owners there are usually on a higher side. So with that, they actually give the purchasing power of the buyers to be able to come in. But of course, with one of the issues with Dawson area, which is this Commonwealth area, my concern is that I got one sell at HDB take a bit of time now because there's so many people that are selling at the same time, right? So every year there will be new HDB cluster that's going to MOP. Would it be good for the private owners there? I think it's good because the HDB owners will definitely come up to upgrade if they sell. So, but the selling process will be a bit tougher. But if you put it in this perspective into private, then it might have a similar situation because there is also quite a number of new private properties there. If you start from Commonwealth Tower, Queen's Peak, and Margaretville, then we have Sterling, now we have Penrith. So in this small cluster, we have quite a lot of new developments that's actually there. But of course, they're not cluttered in one timing. So, but what is the concern here? The concern here is that if there's a buyer who is looking for Margaretville, they will be also looking at Sterling and looking at Commonwealth Tower and also looking at Penrith in future when resale. So you need to be the one that actually stand out in this location to be able to actually make a lot of money. If not, I wouldn't say you wouldn't make, you will still make, but just that maybe the profit will be on the lower side.
Okay. Okay. So today we are going to touch on a few key things because every analysis we try to touch on different angles, right? So the main key for today's topic is how to spot profitable projects. I mean, it's just a checklist that we have prepared for you. So using this checklist, even if you are not looking at Penrith today, even if you are looking at, for example, Zion Grand, concurrently we have got Faber Residence, we have the Sand, we have got Sky at Holland. You can use this checklist to pick for yourself whether or not this development actually fulfills a checklist for a profitable project.
Yes. So it's a checklist to actually help you to understand what are the few key things to have in a good development. Of course, we are not saying that if it's not fulfilling all the checklist, it's not good, but it's good to fulfill all. We have 4 pointers. It's good to fulfill all 4. If you fulfill 2, it's maybe on the riskier side. If you fulfill 3, I think it's still fine. If you fulfill 1, then maybe this is a development that you might not want to consider. So these are the things. The last part, we are going to go through our usual layout analysis. And with this, in Penrith, we are also going to give you the prices that we think is safe to go in based on sterling prices that is transacting right now.
Yes.
So for you to have an easier understanding of that day, what are the prices that you should be entering. Yeah.
That's right. Okay. So before we start, just don't forget to
scan
WhatsApp us.
For WhatsApp. Yeah. So just leave it here for a while so that you can see. If you are looking at Penrith, you can drop us a text. If you are not looking at Penrith, you are looking at other developments or you are looking at some advice in terms of real estate, you can also drop us a message.
Yes. All right.
Okay.
Project info. This development itself, right? The land size is, I would say, 9,000, which is 9,500 square meter. Okay. So it's not a very huge land, but it's also not a very small land, right? Then total units over here, we have got 462 across 2 blocks. So afterwards, we will of course touch on more on how this land size actually will it affect your profitability or not.
So the question is, we want to ask everyone that's watching this video also, is land size one of the determining factor for your profit? Because a lot of people are saying must have big land size, So Of course, 9,500 is not very, very small, but it's not huge.
Yes.
But Commonwealth area, the land size are usually a bit smaller. But if you take like Normanton Park, I think it's 70,000 or 60 over 1,000 square meter. So it's like 6 times the size like, in terms of the land. So you can see when it's 60 over 1,000 square meter, you can see that the facilities, everything is much nicer. But in Commonwealth, we do not have this luxury. You go and see all the developments are more of a smaller
There's
land.
barely any land actually in the area.
Correct. So later we will talk about this.
Yep.
So site plan distribution chart. So this is the site plan. Two blocks facing each other with a pool in the middle, an entrance that come in straight to the first block. So is there any issue here? So what is the problem that I see we will face here? So when you see a development, what is the most important for you when you go into a development?
Traffic lah.
Traffic
first
first thing
right?
But when you go into a development, like you go for viewing, you want to buy as a buyer.
Grand,
right? But when you drive in, your first impression important. Because when you see it, then you are
I remember
set a thing that you like or don't like.
The most recent one that I'm really, really amazed is Clairvon. You know, on the ground level, the moment I tap in, right? I see, because it's open field. I mean, it's a very wide space. In front is your pool. So it's damn unblocked. Then I saw the sun setting. Wow. I never forget that feeling.
Also, the lobby is all aircon. The entrance,
very big.
The entrance is so important. The entrance, usually there will be a roundabout for you to drop off your car.
The feeling is really very good. I got to agree.
So my concern for this Penrith is that the entrance seems a bit narrow, which means that the car, usually they go in, you will have a lobby that you make one turn. That is the place that impress people. But here is, you go in straight, you have to go into the car park or whichever, which will make the feeling of the whole development a bit more
less grand,
a bit, you feel a bit cluttered. Even though if they can shift the block nearer to have a pool or whichever smaller, right? To build the nice entrance. Because I always say the nice entrance make you feel whether first impression, whether I want to be here.
Correct.
So this one a bit on not the the nice
there is
side
also a bit of downside in terms of the architect. Okay, the good side, of course, the location, near proximity to MRT. All this, I guess most of you will know. But what I know from the architect briefing is that if the residents want to use the main facilities, right, they have to go down all the way to level 1, then take a separate lift to the facility deck. That's number one. Second is that the car park is a multi-story. But this multi-story is not a standalone multi-story. It's like in the middle. Underneath in the basement. So I don't know if that will be a deal breaker for some of the residents. Yes, but it's not a standalone like one part, one corner. You know, it's a multi-story look like So not very sure if there will be a huge difference distinguishing this building as opposed to the HDB next to us, because we are talking about Dawson HDBs, and Dawson HDB they are nice as well.
Yes, correct. Okay, so just highlight the arrival hall is actually here. So you have to drive in here, then you drop your friends here, then you drive out. So the you know lah. I think those of you watching, you will know how it feels lah. Also, like just now Joy mentioned the architect, and you are in between a lot of nice HDB. They might not be able to know that you are a condo from one look lah. That's the thing.
That's right.
Okay. So where is our land? Our land is actually here, which is the triangle, rectangular land beside the Queenstown Primary School.
Yep. We can actually go to the next slide to see the
And very important here, why we want to put in here, because you will know whether your building can be seen. Okay. So now this 85A, 88, 88A is 47 story. Okay. Here primary school is a lower story. Here is also 40 plus story.
Yeah, correct.
So Penrith is how many story?
Penrith is 40, yes.
40. So which means you will be in an area that you are a building that look the same and look at the same as the same height of the HDB. So in short, I cannot notice you from far.
Correct.
Because you see from far, I look here, it will be one tall building, second tall building, third tall building.
Actually, there is some, based on the latest master plan, there is a slight adjustment to the road, okay? So there will be a new road. There will be new road opening from here. There is link from the Dawson Road. Then the end of Penrith is going to become a cul-de-sac.
End of Penrith.
Yes. So over here, you'll be a cul-de-sac.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
So
because people want to come into Penrith, right? So it will be a cul-de-sac, then they turn out already. So unless people who are living in there, then they will notice this building. Yes.
If not, they won't see it.
If not, they won't see because they will
Now
open
they
out
don't
a new
even drive
road.
past here, yeah.
Nope.
So now
I mean, based on the master plan, if that is really accurate, then perhaps the visibility wise may be further affected.
So this is one of the key things that we want to highlight. Later we'll show you a bit more. So this is the distribution chart, all the way up to 40th story, 2 bedroom all the way to 4 bedroom. And you know Hong Leong, usually they build very good layouts. I mean, this one we have to really give it to the developers. The last one is actually like Door Central. All the layouts are very decent.
Yes.
Very, very good in terms of the I wouldn't say they have the best finishing or what, but they give you the most functional layout. That's the thing that is important. So even up to the 4 bedroom, I think the largest is actually 1281, and you have a wide frontage living room. 1281, you get a wide frontage. I think is very good job
bedrooms.
by the developer itself. Okay, so before we move forward, let's step for a while.
Reminder.
Yeah, you can scan if you want to ask more. Today we are going to talk about a bit more on a very different thing, which we never speak about this before.
Every video we talk about a different thing. It's extremely taxing to actually come out with new angles. So please WhatsApp us. Yeah. Or subscribe and like this video. Okay.
Yes. Thank you very much.
And share.
So how do we spot a profitable project? Checklist project. First one, land size.
Land size.
We always say the bigger the land, the higher the profit. Is it true, Joy?
Most of the time, I would say is the general rule of thumb is that it's true.
Okay, general rule of thumb is true.
Correct.
Okay, so big land, high profit. So now we see, this is Clavon, 16,000 square meter, which is quite close to the Penrith. Penrith is 9,005, correct? So, I mean, both high rise lah. So you see the high rise usually have smaller land size. Cambridge Hill, 29,000 square meter. So in this look, if you say land size is important, which one will be better?
Cambridge
will be better, because 29,000, correct? Almost double the land size. And they are in the almost the same vicinity, just one expressway across.
Yeah.
Okay. So now we see highest profit 610,000, highest profit 929,000 for Clavon versus Cambridge Hill. And bear in mind, Cambridge Hill have strata landed. So the 610 might come from strata landed. In my thoughts, because I look at some of the transactions, you see the average is 181. This average 3743. What I'm trying to say here is that Cambridge do make money, but Clavon there is a lot of them that make more than 300. That's why the average is at 300.
Yes,
so
sure.
This 610 might be one-off case of a big strata landed that is done. But for Clavon, the 900 plus thousand is the 4-5 bedroom only. The standard 4-5 bedroom. So average 2 bedroom or 200 plus thousand. So in fact, in this scenario, we see small land size actually profit much more than the big land size.
Yes.
So now we come back. Is it location?
Clavon is a bit noisier because it's next to highway.
Next to highway. So what is the difference? So next, very important, today we are going to use this word a lot, which is visibility. What is visibility?
Yes.
Visibility is this. Now we look at here. If you look at Kent Ridge is here. Kent Ridge is 5-story. If you drive anywhere around, even you drive this road in, you might not. You only see the side. There's a small building. Or unless you drive in this road, then you will see Kent Ridge. The rest of people going anywhere here will not know where is Kent Ridge. I come here, I won't see Kent Ridge because this is all the landed. There's 3-story, 3.5 story. I won't see one. I go by this road, I won't see Kent Ridge, or I won't see Kent Ridge. So there is totally zero visibility in terms of Kent Ridge unless people who is moving and driving towards that direction. Out of that direction, they wouldn't know that it exists.
True.
So the question is, when people don't know you exist, can you make money? You get what I'm trying to say?
Can, but not a lot.
Not a lot. So Clavon is where? Clavon is here. You every day, those people who stay in the west or you stay in the maybe west central, you sure see Clavon every day. You just don't know what building is that only. Because you drive at the AYE, you see this tall building. There's a few tall buildings in AYE. Whistler Grand, Clavon, Park Rivera, even Whistler Grand in West Coast, and they are not the good West Coast, they are at the Ulu Pandan side, make more money than Kent Ridge Hill when they launch together. Because why? Whistler Grand is so much more visible. So visibility important. Everybody see, then they will see, they will ask what is this, then they will remember, then they will go and check. When they want to buy a condo, they might be looking at yours. Or they are looking for a condo nearby already. They drive around,
they just so
then they saw yours,
yeah.
then they, what is this? They search, then they start to view a unit there. But for Kent Ridge, to have this type of things come in is almost impossible. So Kent Ridge, what type of people are coming?
On stay. Those people who live there. Yes, correct.
People who recommend you to come here. That's all. You won't have people that drive past suddenly want to come in here.
Yep,
that's
correct.
the thing.
Yeah.
So the question is, if we go back, now I show you. If we go back to Penrith,
yes.
do we have a lot of visibility? That's the question you got to ask.
Are we not giving them the answer?
My thoughts is, I do not have the most, which is like Margaret View. Margaret View is definitely worse than me because it's very small. I'm still bigger. But if you look at Sterling, if you look at Commonwealth Tower, you will see the visibility is very different.
Yes, correct. Because other than that, right, visibility in terms of is not noticeable. Another thing is that the buildings beside them is also equally high.
Yes.
Yeah.
So high and high.
So you don't like stand out like a sore thumb kind of thing.
So not saying that you are 40th story, you are visible and no. 40th story, within 40th story, you're not seen.
Unless your architect is really like super duper outstanding. If not,
then like you cannot miss it one. But like just now, like if you are 5 story within a land, there's no condo at all. Only you 5 story can see you.
Yes.
Correct. But the thing is that you are the same as a surrounding, which makes you blend into the area, which makes you people can't see you. That's why I say if the Dawson HDB are looking nice,
Dawson HDB is really good.
Maybe you go and drive around Penrith area, the 2 block, the blue 2 cluster. Is it nice? If it's very modern, then it might look the same. That's the issue that we face. So now we see visibility. The most visible in the whole location. If you go and see the map, you will realize Sterling. Drive everywhere also can see because surrounding Sterling, all the old HDB.
And landed.
Landed and old landed and old HDB, there's lower story, you can see one. Just like you go to one of the highest profitable condo in Singapore, Jadescape. You go to Bishan, you sure see one. 4 dark blocks standing there. It's like the most modern within everything. Then the rest is all older HDB.
And the road, the huge road, the white road.
Then the white road that's beside. So you sure see one. So Sterling also got this
advantage.
Commonwealth Tower, I've drove past there many times. Not the best visible location, but you drove past the main road, you'll still see something.
Correct, because Commonwealth Towers, right, their entrance is a bit like long. You got to drive all the way in. So not as visible as Sterling.
But from other places, from far, you might be blocked by the HDB, some of them. But if you're driving across the road,
oh my God, that reminds me of something.
What?
Principal Garden also like that. Even though it's very hidden, right? But because I'm selling units in like Grange area, right? When I look straight, I can see Commonwealth Tower. It's like outstanding.
You can
because
see
in front of all the GCB enclaves.
You can see Principal Garden.
Yeah, confirm can.
Very outstanding.
And I know the colour is like brown and a bit like
and the building
bluish.
not very special, but just outstanding.
It's super big.
Just
like,
outstanding.
Cannot miss it.
So the thing is that Commonwealth Tower is visible, but not 100% like one look I will see. Clavon, Whistler Grand, all this is I will see it because I'm surrounded by shorter block. Like Whistler Grand, I'm surrounded by my behind is Botania, all this very short block. Commonwealth Tower, you are the one at the outside. But behind you, beside you are also the taller blocks. So you will see, but not that 100% visible.
But it's just, it's right next to MRT. If you're looking for something near MRT, it's literally opposite only.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then so the location, all this is good. Next is Margaret View, totally cannot see this one. So I think Penrith will fall under around here or between here in terms of how visible you are. Okay.
But we are not saying that the project is not good. It's just that in terms of like your profitability, you have to manage your expectation a bit.
You wouldn't be looking at what Sterling is looking for in terms of
Sterling, when you go in, the land is so like different already. Because it's very big, and then the entire vibe is just super nice.
Actually, this you'll know. Like example, Riverfront. Just go in, you just feel that this condo is, Then you go past, you just see one. Very hard to miss this. So I that's why I say land size is important. Land size is important. Why? Land size make you visible. But there's big land size that's not visible.
Yes.
There's big land size that's not visible. That's the issue. Even if we look at the Normanton Park.
Super big land, super visible.
But what is the issue? Visible also have to have one more thing. Visible. Visible means that I can see, correct? But I also need to have people going there. Normanton Park, the problem is that the traffic there, if you realize you drive there, no car one. The number of people visiting that place, not that high. That's the difference. You get what I mean? So if you're in Commonwealth and you're visible, you confirm wholesale one because every day got people drive there one. Every day people go everywhere also will come here.
It is still, after all, a HDB estate.
Yes.
The Normanton Park area is not so lah.
Correct. So it's like the highlight of that place and there is traffic. Which is why recently I told some of them that I tried to go and book an MBS room. And I saw the cost, I was shocked because I remember years back I got booked before $200+. I don't know how was it. But in between I never go and have staycation. So this time round we got event there. I wanted to book. I saw 1,200, 1,300 there.
Oh my god.
Then surrounding all the condos, the hotels are $200+ still.
But you won't You go there for the view.
No, so correct. But the hotels are nothing great, I tell you, MBS. I mean the room are normal. So what I'm trying to say, why they can charge you this price? Because there's a lot of demand, and because their building is nice, Not say nice, their building is special, They are located in the place that everybody will see, And
it's also an icon, I mean, we are known. Singapore is known for that, right?
Then there's so many traffic going around there. So that's the few things that is important. Visibility plus you must be in a place. If best is the visibility is in a place that is in heavy traffic. Best, because every day you're doing marketing. You just buy a condo, stay inside. Every day people is doing marketing for you. That's so great, right?
Yep.
So next is reputable developer. I mean, we know
this
that.
This one you know lah,
It's a builder, developer. Next one, good layout.
Which we are going to go through.
If you can fit in all four, best.
Then I recall my key residence is got everything but no visibility.
Yeah, correct. So if you got in the visibility.
But the profit is still not bad.
Yeah, correct.
If I got visibility, I wholesale.
Actually, key no visibility, man.
Only the people who stay there knows.
No, you drive past the Ulu Pandan Road, you just see.
You the highway
Because the beside all landed,
Not much, but
landed on the left and Maju Camp on the right. You are one
but I
top
never
building.
really noticed
But if you drive past the road, you will see this condo I mean, it's not like the best visible place, but you will still see.
But it's also dark that one, modern
you
one.
will still see it, but it's not like outstanding at one like J-Scape is just they are on the main road like that, two main road like that. You drive, you should see one.
That's why I say stand out like a sore thumb.
Cannot miss one. Walao, I tell you. Okay, so this 4. So in Penrith, I would think we fit in land size decent, visibility decent. So I would say that in terms of points, we can give 0.5, 0.5 like that. Developer good, 1 point. Layout, we are good. So it's almost 3/4 or 2.8/4, up to you around this range which I think is still decent. But of course, next time you can use this checklist to go and check your other developments that you are looking for.
That's right.
Okay.
Now on to our layout. Layout is pretty straightforward because there isn't a lot of units here to begin with. So every single layout actually is 1 or 2 stacks only. So for the 2-bedroom, we have got a 2-bed 1 bath, which is 614 square feet. Okay, so before I think we begin on the layout, so you can actually go back to just now the slide that we have where we, the facing where, etc. You can screenshot that for your reference because currently I think the developer side have not given any confirmed info on that. So our info might have a bit of inaccuracy, just pardon us, but is enough to help you make a decision. And also for this Penrith, the first level starts on. The first level 2 is actually a level 5 height because the building is elevated. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So for this 2-bed 1 bath with 614 square feet, layout wise decent. right? It's a normal classic 2 bed 1 bath layout, except that it comes with a kitchenette. All right. So I think in terms of this project, right, because currently as of now we do not have the indicative price yet. So how do we determine, what's a safe entry price to enter? So of course we take Sterling, which is the newest kit in the block, to compare with. So Sterling, right, we take Sterling's 2 bed 1 bath size, which is 635. Higher transactor is how much? 1.58
million.
Yeah. So with this data, how are we going to derive at a price for you? First, we will take the Sterling size minus off 7%. Why? Because Sterling is not harmonized. Okay. So if Sterling is harmonized, it will be 591 square feet. Taking the current highest transacted, divide by this 519 square feet, this will be the answer for the current. If let's say Sterling were to sell in today's time here, it will be 2006, right?
2673 even though it's harmonized, it's 2673 because here is transacted maybe at about 24 plus per square foot.
Yep.
But if it's harmonized based on this size, it will be 26 plus. So how do we determine whether it's a safe price? So now we want to go back to what we normally would say. So you see, this is the norm. New launch and resale prices.
This is pre-COVID.
Pre-COVID. Now after COVID, everything the same one. I also don't understand why. But because I see, cannot say I don't understand. I understand because the demand is so high that people want an immediate house, that the resale prices have been driven up so much that new launch prices are still in very close to resale prices. So that's the issue now. But the new launch prices now, the last time is 38% higher, 30% higher. This is the norm. I wouldn't say this is the best grade to go because like Sengkang Grand 30% higher, they didn't make the best profit. But now we look at this one, Claremont, 9.2% higher, and Claremont make tons of money.
Then Claremont Canopy, yep.
So is when they launch, they are 10% higher than Claremont Canopy. And so we think that this 10% is a good rate that we should actually use. So in Penrith and Sterling, what's the difference? Okay, Penrith and Sterling, the difference is Penrith is harmonized, Sterling is non-harmonized. Okay, so if we take this calculation 2488, usually we'll do this one. We take minus 7%, 591 square feet transacted. This is 2673. So if we take just now what we have said, add another 10%, can I say that 2940 will be safe?
It will be the current asking price of developer actually, because after harmonization and having a gap between the new and the resale, right?
But I do think using this number is a bit dangerous. Why would I say so? Because even though Sterling is non-harmonized, Penrith is harmonized, the size of most of the bedroom type are very close. So if I use this as a gauge, then Penrith will be very expensive. The price that I give you will be very high. Then you buy, you also don't know whether it's right or wrong, So in this one, I don't want to use this. I'm just calculating what is potentially Sterling prices, but I want to use this 248 to do a calculation for you. Okay, so very, very, very safe 248 because you buy at resale price. Safe or not?
Resale and is non-harmonized.
Non-harmonized and resale non-harmonized. You buy a new launch harmonized at the
Super
same
safe.
per square foot. Super safe. Safe will be 10% higher, 2736, which is just now what we have shown you.
Correct.
Okay, so anything between 248 to 2736, safe. Okay? Anything beyond the 20% mark, which is 2985, I wouldn't suggest. Okay? Between 2736 to 2935, can consider. Your profit will be lesser.
Compromise, yes.
Compromise. And if you get a unit that no view plus, like that, 30 plus floor, no, then still cannot see anything. Worse lah.
Hey, but the people there really buy for you, even when it comes to HDB. Yes,
really?
HDB higher levels really have a huge advantage over those lower level.
No,
because
but my
lower level
concern
feel
is
like
that
a
you
HDB
buy
one.
like the 30th floor but you see another block.
Then you better do your homework lah, right?
So this one I have to do properly lah. But 2 bedroom, views not the most important. I want to emphasize again, 2-bedroom views not the most important. If you are looking for the 3 and 4, yes, you want to pay the higher price, I think it's okay. It's all right. But this is the gauge that you can
I just remember Penrith also got loyalty purchase.
Yes,
So
correct.
feel free to watch back our Springleaf residents to help you gauge, to help you draft out all the price lists if you are in the loyalty, if you have the advantage to be in the loyalty purchase.
Yes, correct. But of course, this time round, they removed the tenant. Last time, you are a tenant of any developments that is done by Hong Leong or Guaco, you can be in priority.
I heard last
Now
time got
this
people
is
fake the
removed.
tenancy.
Yes, so totally remove. Okay, so next 2-bed, 2-bath, proper enclosed kitchen. The rest of things is almost similar. We don't see much of a difference. 6, 7, 8 square feet, very good
2
size.
stacks as well.
2 stacks, which means that you have usually about 60 units, 60 plus units. Done 2,681 per square foot. You can see the 2-bed, 2-bath is done at higher per square foot, highest, and 318 for the after harmonized 10%. I really think this is not the right price that we are looking for. So we will use this as the original price without calculating the harmonization. 2,681, 10%. At this price point, still safe. Anything more, I leave it to you. At 2,949 for the 2-bed, 2-bath, still safe.
But interestingly, the gap between the 2-bed, 1-bath and the 2-bed, 2-bath is actually 200 PSA. Right?
Yes. So, I mean, people are willing to pay for that.
Yep.
Which you can see coming back to here, this is the difference in terms of profit. The ROI is 86% versus 92%. So, our take to buy, if you are looking for a 2-bedroom here, the best is still the
2-bedroom premium.
2-bedroom
Yeah,
premium.
2-bed, 2-bath. Yep.
Okay, but we got another one that's the 3-bedroom coming up.
Yep. Okay.
But before come up,
Commercial break.
please can. But now you put a lot.
Actually, to be frank, you don't contact us, it's also fine.
Yeah.
All we want is just your support. Help us to share our YouTube channel, please.
Yes.
Then, if not, it's really like demoralizing to see so little views. Yeah.
We are not concerned about that because I think because the channel is actually created only for people who is looking for houses. Our channels is not like we are looking for many views for everybody because these contents are not for everybody. Contents are only for people
It's too
who
technical
have intention to buy
People
a house.
who don't not very technical, I don't think they will like our content.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So next 3-bedroom.
So 3-bedroom. So for this Penrith, right, we got 3-bedroom compact and the 3-bedroom premium. Compact basically means that there is no yard utility room, etc. So the compact comes with 2 sizes, 786 and also the 850. This 786 keep appearing everywhere, River Green also appear. Springleaf also appear. It's all nowadays it's like a standard 3-bedroom size,
Yeah.
But amongst all the 3-bedroom layout for the 786, this is the best. Really, it's the best. I tell you, it's
the only setback is the kitchen is slightly smaller, but you see the window, everything.
but 786 leh.
The room, and they don't even compromise one of the room to put it here. Usually they'll put one room behind to compromise to shorten the walkway. But
nope.
here no, everything in.
Yep.
Maybe the living room a bit smaller. 786, you get a super proper 3-bedroom. That's why I want to
Solid choice.
re-mention again. If those of you who is looking for the 2-bedroom and you have the budget to stretch a bit, 786 will be the best choice rather than your 2-bedroom.
I think the starting from price, is 1.9-ish
for Penrith.
for Penrith. I heard. I don't know how true. I haven't released yet. Yeah.
For Commonwealth.
For Penrith.
Wow, that's for Commonwealth is very cheap. Okay.
Because that is actually the 2+ study in sterling already.
Yeah, correct. So I
Actually, sterling
think
is higher,
because sterling 2 per study is 786 square feet. So this 786 you stand to have a very good advantage in the whole vicinity. You will be the cheapest 3-bedroom in the whole area next time.
You can also convert to 2+ study. Yeah.
And you don't even need because you got 3 proper room. You're not a small room. You're not one.
How they do it? They compromise in the dining area.
Where's Queen's Peak? The 3-bedroom, the smallest room is a single bed.
We forgot to mention just now when we compare Margaret View versus
Totally
Commonwealth
never
Tower.
take out Queen's Peak,
Totally
why?
never include Queen's Peak.
Never make money.
No, cannot compare because the layout not good.
Queen's Peak layout very
Really
bad.
cannot.
Very bad.
Yeah.
Very bad.
I remember they have got 9 different 3-bedroom layouts.
And it's all long corridor, open concept
Open
kitchen,
concept kitchen. The bedroom
single bed.
out of 3, right? Two can only fit single bed. Wow.
I don't know what.
I didn't even bother to put that in.
It's okay lah.
Even though it's like, is it visible?
It's beside Commonwealth Tower. Okay lah, not bad lah. Okay.
So
let's move on. So next one, 850.
Yes.
Layout decent. This is a proper 3-bedroom. Except there isn't a maid's room. But the kitchen is almost 1.5.
Kitchen bigger, and also the
bigger.
dining living area is also bigger as compared to the 786.
And this one got a glass panel. Of course, the 850 will be a better choice if you have the funds. But what I'm trying to say is 786, I put it under the categorise of the 2-bedroom because you are closer in terms of the size. So if you're a 2-bedroom buyer and you're looking to buy something, this 786 will be the best. Because maybe the 678, you go to a mid-floor, then 786, you top up a bit, you can get a low floor 786. Then maybe the difference is 50,000 to 80,000. Possible can. So next.
Same thing. We use the same matrix as we derive the safe PSF for the 2-bedroom. We use it on the 3-bedroom. So over here, Penrith, right, 786, we compare to Sterling Residence 883 because this is this smaller 3-bedroom already. So after all the math that we showed earlier, it works out to be 2,680 per square foot.
There's some mistake lah. Don't take this.
Oops.
Okay, so the price is 2,947. But bear in mind, same thing. We are not going to take this as a comparison. We are going to take the 2,492. Okay, so this one same 2,492. So the safe price to enter for Penrith, 10% higher is 2,741.
Yes.
2,990 and above. I wouldn't suggest you entering between 2,741 to 2,990. Still safe, you decide yourself. But the 10% benchmark is at this price point. Here, super duper safe. But you must be very heng or what to get this.
It's all about luck these days.
But in between here will be very good price. In between here, a bit more risky. Anything above here, try not to. Okay?
Yep. Right, then the 3-bedroom premium, we have got the 396 and also the 1068 square feet. This one, the difference what came with the storeroom, additional storeroom, right?
And this one, walk-in wardrobe for the 1066.
Yeah. Okay. Then, because currently we don't really have the exact dimension for all the units lah. Okay. So if we
both have storeroom lah, but this one come with a bigger kitchen lah, smaller.
Actually, the living room do look like it's a bit
bigger
wider,
kitchen, wider living room, walk-in wardrobe. Honestly, I think the 936 is already a very decent layout. That you have almost everything people need is as a 3-bedroom buyer here. Okay, so I want to say, my personal take, 936 will be slightly better choice. Why? Because we got 2 type of buyers in this location: 4A owner and 5I owner HDB. 5I owner will definitely want to go for the 1066, correct? But 5I owner might consider 936 also, might. But 4A owner, I tell you, they will only go for 936 or the 850. They won't go for 1066. Why? Because the budget also got concern, got issue. Then remember, most of the units, the majority of HDB are always 4-room.
Yes, in this area especially, there is a 3-room in this area also quite massive. In the upcoming, in 1 year's time, right? Because recently I met a seller there. In the upcoming 1 year, we have got 1,500 units of 3-room.
Yeah, so the smaller one are the massive one. The 5-bedroom do not have so much. So I would say the 936 will be a better choice. Because 5-bedroom owners might also look for the 4-bedroom here. So 1066 seems like it's bigger in some sense, but it doesn't give you the so much of the value because of the amount of money that you're paying. Okay, Ken, next.
All right.
This is
then we use the same matrix. So with the same matrix.
Same matrix, but this one we don't have that one. Never mind. So we based on same thing, 2577, very safe.
Sorry, there's another typo.
Times 10% higher. This is the safe price to enter. Anything more than 20% will be not safe. So you can go and use this to calculate yourself. You can use this to calculate yourself also. So it's around 25 plus per square foot, multiplied by 10%, multiplied by 20%. Okay. Can. Next, highest ROI, 3 compact, 126, 3 premium, 128.
Extremely hard for us to actually say that which one is better, which one is not. So, because the ROI are comparable.
Why the ROI are comparable? Because of what Joy say, there is 3-bedroom, 3-room flat, 4-room flat, 5-room flat owner, all targeting at different type of bedroom in this facility. So I think one thing very, very good is that Penrith, they did create a 786 square feet, which is a 2+ study in Sterling to target all the 3A owner. The 3A owner got cross 1 million.
Not yet.
Not yet, but soon. So, but even if they are 900,000, their profit will be very high.
Correct.
So I mean, that's the main thing that they are targeting. Okay, 4-bedroom layout.
So 4-bedroom, okay, we have got 2 different layout, 1173 and the 1281. The main difference, key difference here is the living area. The one is a portrait then the other one is a landscape. So in terms, of course, the 1173 we short of a bathroom. Okay, so usually in the current new launch market, the difference between
for white frontage and a bathroom.
Yes, difference is approximately $500,000 thereabout.
Because the size already about 200 square feet difference. So this one, the size, the class is 108 square feet, which Joy multiply, assume 26 per square foot will be about 280,000. So what do you think at 280,000?
I will up you. If you are in this situation, you have highly suggest for you to upgrade to the 1281.
Yes. So why? Because the difference is only 280,000 for all the things that you are getting, which is what you have seen here. This is actually same developer, Lentor Central. 1399 and 1184. Because of the size difference, you see the size is almost more than 200 square feet bigger. The quantum is already about 420K difference, even at a lower per square foot. Imagine this at Penrith. The difference will be $500 over $1,000. So we would definitely say, in that sense, here, Penrith, the best 4-bedroom is the bigger one because you have the things that you need, but you're not paying for like what they used to pay because they used to pay about for 200 square feet more, but here you only pay for 108 square feet more, but you will look very different. And the most important, you only got 38 units of this. This one got 76.
Most of the units actually only got 1 stack. So I feel that in terms of balloting is quite competitive. Yeah. Okay. So our summary for the 4-bedroom, like what Alex said, is the white frontage one. If you are going for the 4-bedroom anyway, just stretch a bit to go for the white frontage one. And anyway, because it's only 1 stack, in the future resale market, I don't think there will be much supply. Even in current market, if you go and look at like Commonwealth Towers Margaret View blah blah blah, not many supply as well.
Yes.
So you don't really have to be too concerned on that.
Okay. So yes, this is the end of our Penrith analysis. But of course, I think today is not just on Penrith. We do not have a lot of layouts to actually show you, but we have shown you what is the safe entry that you can go in. First thing. Second, what is the layout that we prefer? And why? Most important is not what the layout we prefer, because we prefer so what, right? The most important thing is why. Why? And you can use that to understand and decide for yourself. So when you know why, you can use this why to go and see other developments. You also reanalyze any developments based on what we have discussed today. Okay? So plus today, one of the main thing, how to spot a profitable development. What are the 4 key factors?
Yes. Then if you're currently looking at not only Penrith, you're also considering Zion Grand, Sky, etc., because all the quantum is actually quite close, right? If you do not know how to choose, feel free to reach out to us via the WhatsApp contact below. Okay? Otherwise, we'll see you in the next episode. Bye!